Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
to Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
Alright, what's going on, everyone? It's Christian here of ECR Broadcasting and BeelineSim series, bringing you the Iowa race, second Iowa race of the season. Time. We'll go ahead and go through the qualifying order here and let you guys know what's going on there. Looks like so far James Lehman on pole. Then we got Matthew George, Jim Westfield, George Munger, Matthew Hibbs, and Jeremy Morris in the last to qualify. Then those who weren't able to qualify but were able to grid, it looks like. Anthony Thitchner, Spencer Owens, Joshua Susie, Chris Watkins, Andrew Melvin, Jason O'Connor, Douglas Hess, Nathan Casillas, Brant Morrow, Tyler Gray, Pat Rouchet, Scott Seaman, Earl James, Josh Mayu, Braden Eames, and Daniel Reese going to round out your field tonight. Last time we were here at Iowa, it was run during the night time, and it was a bit loose, but now we're here in the day. Let's see how these drivers handle the track this time. Ronnie Norman had a pedal issue that kept him from racing last week. Got that fixed. He's qualified third this week, so he is back and behind the wheel. As the field enters 3 and 4 here, last time under pace laps, we are about to go green. James Lehman going to elect the outside for the start of the race. Outside normally prevails here at Iowa. See if it prevails here on the start. The green flag is out, and they are racing here at Iowa for the second time this season. Trevor with a real good start as well. He's going to stay right there with Lehman. The outside again prevails. Here comes Ronnie Norman on the inside of Trevor here. Rapolo. I forget how he said it last time when he was up here. Rapolo? I think that was it. Ralph Vanderborst up to second place. Caleb Sheets now to fourth place, passes Ronnie Norman. Ralph Vanderborst came real close to hitting the wall there out of 2. Not sure if he tagged it or not. Got a battle here for, it's like, 4th place between Trevor Rapolo and Caleb Cheats. See, now that sounds, I don't know, I'm going back to Rapolo until I'm told otherwise. And now he spins. I jinxed him. That's my bad. The old broadcast curse coming in there. I love the broadcast curse. It comes, oh my goodness. Well, it turned from a single car spin to mass mayhem in less than 5 seconds. Let's go back and take a look at this. Ah, 56 checked up, try to avoid it, and then it just stacked up the field. About 5 or 6 cars involved in that one there. Well, from this view, we're going to have to take a look at almost looked like he was tapped. Let's see if he had help here. He did. Maybe Ronnie didn't think he was checking up earlier than... I don't know. Definitely had help there. Go up live though. James Lehman's still your leader. Trevor McManus, 11.6 second pit stop. Early caution here. Hopefully this one isn't a caution-filled race. Iowa tends to have long green flag runs. That's what I want to see tonight. Mainly because it's been a long day. I would like to get to sleep somewhat early tonight. Not sure what happened with Anthony, but he's 6 laps down there. Alright, looks like we're going back green this time. So we shall see. James Lehman will be able to hold off Trevor McManus now on the inside of him. James Lehman's going to take off and leave Trevor McManus in the dust. Got another caution. It's the only slow car I've seen. check out what happened here. Oh, looks like the 20 maybe got loose, came up and net coded into the 62, and then 62 in the middle of the corner there tagged another car and got loose. So Jim Westerfield involved in that one, as well as Nathan Casillas. We'll head up live here. Still a lot of trouble for Anthony. It looks like he's 8 laps down now. I don't know what happened there with him. Unfortunate break for that 17 car. A few other cars with trouble so far. Jason O'Connor also in pit road. Matthew George, Brant Morrow out of the race. Matthew Hibbs as well. Those are the junkyard cars right now. Since we got one more lap added, we'll just try grabbing someone and bring them on down here. We haven't talked to Josh Susie in a while, so let's bring him up. Hey, Josh Lucy, it's Christian up here in the ECR broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Heck yeah, buddy. How's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Looking like it's going better for you. You're up to 4th place. You're kind of moving up through the field pretty quick. How's that car feeling tonight?
Pretty good. I mean, I only got about 27, 28 laps of practice. That felt pretty decent. So we'll see how it's going. I was fortunate enough to miss that first big wreck. Barely skated by and counted my blessings. Now we're up where we want to be, and we'll see how we stack up.
I see you got a new paint scheme on the car. I'm used to seeing that Pepsi car. Liking the newness of that car.
Heck yeah, I gotta thank Jameson Miller for painting it. Unfortunately, my trade paint is all wonked up, so I can't see it, but it should be the Army scheme. Looks pretty good. But we're pulling them tight here. We're about to go green, so I appreciate you pulling me up in the booth, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just wanted to get a quick word with you. Good luck tonight.
10-4.
All right, there they go, back green. Josh Susie nails it there on the restart. He timed that thing perfect. He's going to be able to pass Trevor McManus. I don't know if Trevor was sleeping. I think he was tired. I don't know. Now Susie up to 2nd here, but James really nailed that restart. And he's going. It's so easy to nail the restarts here, especially if you're on the outside lane. Take off and then dive into turn 1. It sticks and you can just pull away like James Lehman is doing. We see BeelineSim also in 3rd place. Luis is usually Mr. Where did he come from, but now he's up here in the front in the beginning. Can't say where did he come from, he's been there. Got a battle here between Chris Watkins and Ralph Vandervorst here for 6th place. And Chris Watkins going to get that, and Josh Susie goes around. You guys can drop it in the comment what that was. That was the old broadcast curse. Now it's just getting creepy. It really is. It's getting absolute creepy. Usually it only happens when Nick Geilis is here, but this week, now, it happens again. Take a look here. Juicy, it looked like got loose in turn 2. And just got low, tags the apron, got loose. BeelineSim also nowhere to go. It's the wall hard. And a few other cars stack up, like Todd Gilly involved. Tell who else that was. Does that look like Todd Gilly? I can't tell who the other cars involved were, but it's like Daniel Reese. Oh, it's not Todd Gilly. It's Scott Seaman in Todd Gilly's car. That's why it was confusing. Oh, we're up live here. James Lehman still in the lead. Still no change there. He's got to love these cautions. I'm afraid to pull someone else to the booth, honestly. I think we'll just we'll sit here and you know fill the rest of the caution, jibber jabber, and yeah, then next caution we'll get a commercial in. Maybe keep the interviews quiet. These boys about to go green here for the third time. Sleeman again with a good restart here. Mic is good now. I don't know why it was so low earlier. Just in case, we'll just boot it up a little bit. There we go. How do I sound now, Todd? Do I sound good? Okay. I hope I do. Got an intense battle here for third place. Ronnie Norman and looks like Trevor McManus underneath him. And Andrew Melvin right in front of him. Ronnie's trying to take advantage of that. Ronnie fighting his way back up from the end of the line penalty from earlier. Boys still have 120 laps remaining. They're racing pretty aggressive out there. Oh, we got one around here. Looked like the 86 of Tyler Gray. No caution. He's going to keep it underneath the yellow line. Get a quick replay of it. There it is. Good job keeping it underneath the yellow line, keeping it from being a caution. Definitely seems like a loose setup. Either that or a loose apron. One or the other. Man, James Lehman pulling out to a good lead now. 1.6 second lead. Look at the top of the screen there. He is just checking out from these guys. Now it's up to a 1.7 second lead over Caleb Sheets now in second place. Last year's champion, Caleb Sheets. Always want to mention that. Did not win a single race and won the championship. Still looking for that first win. He's riding in second, hoping it comes tonight. We got a Braden Eames update. He's up to 10th place now. Just broke into the top 10, passing Josh Susi. that Tinkerbell on the side of his car? Get a better look at this. That is indeed Tinkerbell. You see something new every day. I don't know the story about that. I don't know if I want to know the story behind that. I really don't. But needless to say, he's in 10th, so. As we got a caution here. Go up and check where it is. Oh, Brant Morrow. Oh man, Anthony Thitchner and Brant Morrow. Jack Daniels versus Jim Beam. Sponsorship war going at it. Oh man, Anthony wheeling that car throughout that corner. And then Jeremy Morrison kind of helped him along there. The looseness just gave out for him. That is unfortunate. Well, go get that man a shot because I think he's done for the night. We don't drink and drive here, PCR. We drink after we drive. Back up front. Now we're back live as well. Let's see if James Bond Lehman makes it his way to the pits, as Anthony likes to call him. I'm surprised Anthony hasn't jumped in the booth here. Well, you know what? It's perfect time to get in a good old commercial break. Good old reliable commercial. That way I can grab a drink. Everything's all good. All right, we'll go to commercial. We'll be. No, who wants to miss that? It's awesome. Watching the cars roll around under pace. It's awesome. Anyways, we'll be right back.
This is the finish line. You don't get here by quitting the race a few laps early or by driving at half throttle. You get here by giving it 100%. So if you're a sim racer, why would you settle for a steering wheel that's only 80% of what you need? Instead, upgrade your stock G27 with a full-size wheel from BeelineSim products. BeelineSim provides customized controls and systems integration for the sim racer that's looking for an extra edge over the competition. Our wheel upgrade kits are pre-wired. This is the finish line. You don't get here by quitting the race a few laps early or by driving at half throttle. You get here by giving it 100%. So if you're a sim racer, why would you settle for a steering wheel that's only 80% of what you need? Instead, upgrade your stock G27 with a full-size wheel from BeelineSim products. BeelineSim provides customized controls and systems integration for the sim racer that's looking for an extra edge over the competition. Our wheel upgrade kits are pre-wired to plug right into your G27 with no loss of button or shift indicator functionality. Everything comes complete, including a full-size 13.5-inch Grant Formula GT wheel, HDPE adapter hub, button plate made from 1/4-inch ABS plastic, along with all of the connectors and mounting hardware you need. So why settle for 80% of a wheel when you can have 100% with an upgrade kit from BeelineSim? This is the finish line. This is Beeline. Visit us at BeelineSim.com. The Desk Dash from BeelineSim. A fully functional USB-powered gauge cluster for your sim rig that comes with a 10,000 RPM tachometer, oil temperature, water temperature, oil pressure, and fuel level gauges. At BeelineSim, we integrate professional-grade gauges from Marshall Instruments, control hardware and software from simprojects.com, and our own cross connects and chassis fabrication to bring you a plug-and-play.
Alright, we're going to have to break off the commercial and come back because these guys are already green. Pace laps are short. We are joined by Anthony now. Came in mooing into the broadcast booth. Not sure what that was all about, but he was mooing.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I was telling them that you were going to go take a drink of Jim Beam after that wreck. That might be the case.
Yeah.
But as we look up front here, we got Ronnie Norman, who just got into the wall there. Caleb Sheet's going to get around him here. Ronnie's going to fight back on the outside.
I think it's going to be a game of aggressiveness, man. You're not going to see long green flag runs the way this car is, man. It could snap on you any second. It's pretty much what happened to me. The car felt great, and then all of a sudden, I'm in loose, and then I couldn't save it. You know, there's just not enough room to maneuver. You got a lot of cars around you, so any second, man, you can pretty much lose it out here.
Yeah, we've seen, I think, every single one of the cautions be someone just losing it. Oh, we got an interesting group in the comment section tonight.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, they have been lighting it up. We got Todd Gilly, John Cottle, and let's see, Tyler Pluff hitting up the comment section up there. They're having a lot of fun.
Guy.
Oh, they're having a lot of fun with it. I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. Glad we put on a good enough show that you guys stay and watch.
Yeah, a lot of these guys were here last night watching the truck race. Glad they came back.
Tell you what, coming back from the broadcast curse, Josh Susi making his way up to 7th. I was told it's probably not a good idea to talk to another driver, considering I talked to one driver and he wrecks like 5 laps later. So the broadcast curse is in full effect tonight. Probably not a good idea to talk to anyone. But we're going to try it, because, you know, why not?
Yeah, let's just keep pulling in all the fast guys.
Well, in that case, we'll talk to James Lehman right after the next caution. Chris Watkins has made his way up to the front. He's now up in 2nd. Didn't even see that.
You know, 2-3 guys to look for, man. Chris Watkins, like you just said, up to 2nd, qualified 17th, no time. Spencer Owens up to 4th. He started 15th. Susi back up to 7th after getting an EOL, so he's worked his way up to the field twice now. A lot of these guys, Earl James with some speed tonight. You know, he 22nd fastest in practice, 26th started on the grid, but he's up to 8th, man. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen tonight with all the things that are going on.
Tell you what, Chris Watkins is kind of catching James. He might run for the money here. We got two cars slow here. No caution though.
Oh, Susie gets loose going into 3. He's up into the wall. Gonna keep it together though. That's gonna give him some damage and probably scuff them tires a good amount. Trevor McManus is gonna get by him. He's gonna lose a few positions off this. Let the tires cool down, keep it together. He should be fine.
That gap up front keeps getting smaller and smaller. Chris Watkins is coming.
Can't wait to get back out on this track in 24 minutes and 9 seconds.
Putting a new engine in her.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I see you joined the broadcast booth instead of getting to work down there working on the engine. You let the boys in the shop work on that.
Yeah. Just get out the car, come to the booth and the AC. Yeah,
It's a better option.
It's not that it's really hot out there. It's 69 degrees out there, mostly cloudy, so it's a beautiful day, but I'd rather be in the AC. Keeps my beer colder. Ronnie Norman, 3rd place, man. Working his way up, huh?
Yeah, he came back from an EOL as well. Todd Gilly wondering what happened to his car. I'm not sure. He's in the pits now and a lot of damage said.
Is that the number 7?
It's the number 64.
64. I think the 7 is his car too, if I'm not mistaken. I can tell you what happened though. I'll go back and look.
Alright, Anthony's on it for you, Todd. I had a suggestion to be more vocal with the commenters, taking that into effect. Thank you, Scotty Brown.
Lap 53, the 61 got into him. He hit the wall, bunch of smoke and damage. No caution was called.
Ah. The old iRacing. iRacing effect. Gotcha. We got a few Braden Eames fans out there. He's in 17th, 2 laps down right now. So, a couple lucky dogs, he could be right back in this thing. Oh, 1 lap down, sorry. 1 lap down. I think Braden Eames is getting to be the most popular driver each week here. Oh, we got a battle up front. Chris Watkins is there. He's going to try down low here. Not going to make it happen. I just don't think you can pass on the inside unless you absolutely dive bomb him.
Seems like James Lehman and Chris Watkins have that long run speed as they are gaining a few tenths on Ronnie Norman over the past couple of laps.
I think the problem that Chris is having is really there's only one line to this racetrack, and if James is in it, there ain't no passing him.
They are running two different lines. It just seems like the 2 loses a lot of momentum off of the turn. Gets a good run going in, just doesn't have quite the run that James Lehman has in that 05 car coming off the turn.
Yeah, with James running that higher line, he's able to get a better run off the corner, and Chris just has nothing for him. Not sure who has the faster car, but James definitely has the faster line. Oh, Chris almost got to his quarter panel there. I think that's what he's going to have to do, get to his quarter panel on entry, and then maybe he'll have a shot.
Keep the pressure on, wait for him to mess up, and that's how you do it. Got plenty of time here. You know, it's not like it's 10 to go. They have a lot of laps left. Just got to keep on the pressure.
Got a little group back here battling for 5th. Spencer Owens, Ralph Vandervorst, and Earl James all kind of packed in tightly here.
Tyler Gray rejoining the track, 24 laps down. Not what I wanted to see. Well, it is my car. I do want to see him get back on the track, but dang it, that's another car that I'm not going to catch. Ronnie Norman now 2.3 back. Caleb Sheets 5.2 back. The top 2 is just fast to field right now. These boys are on it. They must like this car and track combo because they're just hitting their marks and steadily getting away from the rest of the field. I do know there were some fast cars taken out early. You know, you get Trevor Roppolo. He was 5th fastest. George Munger, Luis Almaso. All these guys already taken out of the race. Very fast cars.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised to see Trevor get taken out. I was trying to pronounce his name, and then as I was trying to pronounce his name, he spun out. So that was the broadcast curse coming into effect. Really?
Yeah, it's Roppolo.
Is it Rapolo? I thought he told me last week it was Rapolo. Something like that. He told me I was pronouncing it wrong. I used to pronounce it Rapolo, so I know it's not Rapolo. I don't know what it is, though.
Huh. I think that's how I pronounce his name in driver's meeting, and he hasn't corrected me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't corrected me either until last week. He was just like, it's Rapolo. I think that's what it's Rapolo.
Rapolo.
It sounds good. Rapolo. See, on these long green flag runs, we just try to find something to talk about. And we start just pronouncing drivers' names. Like Joseph Grijalva, if he was racing. Grijalva.
That one is Grijalva.
Grijalva?
Grijalva, yep. I know that for sure. But he's not in the league no more. He said that he made a poster earlier today that his work schedule changed, so he won't be able to run in the league anymore.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I won't get to say Grijalva anymore. Grijalva. Oh, man.
Yeah, we can't murder his name.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's like the 21 car currently running in the 6th position. I call him Trevor McAnus, but it's really McMahon.
I think I'm Catholic Snyder. I don't know.
Catholic Snyder.
I guess. I don't know. Oh, man.
Braden Ames. A lot of guys mess his name up. It's Ames. E-A-M-E-S.
I've been messing that up. Oh, man. How about Ralph Vandervorst?
Ralph Vandervorst, you got it.
Easy one. See, we got a caution. There we go. Something to go look at. Okay. Nathan Casillas around. See how this happened. Right in front of the leader, too. Oh, he went to block the leader. The leader got involved.
Yeah, it did kind of look like a block, huh?
I don't know if maybe there was miscommunication, like he was going to try to let him go and he did it too late. I don't know. That was interesting. Like he went low and then James went high and he went low again. That was kind of did look like a block. I could see if he did it once, but that was 3 times he moved into James's lane. Definitely not interviewing James now. Definitely out of the cards. So we're going to keep him out of here for now. We'll see who pits and who stays out here. It's like James is in, Ronnie in. It's like everyone's going to come in and get 4 fresh ones. For Mr. Feelgoods. James Lehman's still going to win the race out of pit road.
Anthony, bring me down.
Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the broadcast booth.
I would like to chat with the admin and be brought down. He didn't need to disable my chat.
Yeah, if you're gonna start attacking guys on track, I do need to disable
No,
chat.
I wasn't blocking just for the record.
We can talk to you after the race. Right now, I'm
this
doing a
league
broadcast
is terrible
and race
if
control.
it's gonna be on me because I was racing for the lead.
Have a nice day.
Wow, that was interesting. I think that's the first time that happened this season. Driver just drove up the stands and climbed out of his car.
It happens, man. Heat of the moment, guys lose their minds. They don't even go back and watch it. Their first initial reaction is just to go and cuss somebody out. And he was pretty much calling dude a dumbass on the track and pretty much attacking another driver. So I muted his mic on the track. He wasn't happy about that. Then when he heard the EOL was on him for blocking the leader, he wasn't happy with that. But he did block the leader, whether he says he did or not. You watch the replay, he comes down. He comes down, and that's a block. I mean, the leader's coming. You know, you can race the leader, but you don't block the leader.
Yeah, the leader was coming down low, and then he went high, and then Nathan went high. Then James went back down low, and Nathan went back down low. So, I mean, that's clear cut. That's like a katana sword through a watermelon. That's clear cut right there. I don't know. I was trying to think of something. That was the best I could come up with, a katana sword. Todd Gilly said, even saying you're going to talk to Lehman caused him to hit the 20. Yeah, that tends to happen. If we talk about someone, their luck on the track happens to go downhill. You could say, oh, hey, he's having an improvement. Oh, yeah, well, not anymore. He's in the wall. It's happened many times. Many times. It's every broadcast I see, as soon as they interview a driver, like 5-10 laps later, they're involved in a wreck. I don't know what it is. Back green here. James Lehman chose the inside this time, and he's going to get a good start. Ronnie able to clear Chris Watkins here, and he's going to take second now. Oh, Ralph Vandervorst goes for a... Gets it going, though. No contact with anything. No caution for him. Oh, James Lehman out front. He got really loose out of turn 4 there. That's going to allow Ronnie Norman to catch up to him now. Don't know if that right front damage is going to hurt him at all, but we'll have to find out here. Chris Watkins going around here. Saves it though. Track might be getting hotter here. Gonna rejoin in 8th place here. That moves Caleb Sheets now to 3rd, Trevor McManus to 4th, and Joshua Susi up to 5th. So he's coming back from that EOL. Ronnie Norman's been able to keep up with James Lehman. As Lehman gets loose, Ronnie Norman goes to his inside here. And new leader, Ronnie Norman.
Matthew Jordan's loose as well. There's a couple cars spinning there. No caution, though.
I'm telling you, it's like this track heated up 10 degrees. These guys are all getting loose out there. Battle for the lead, though. Ronnie Norman still able to hold it that lap. Oh, James getting loose again.
Norman leading this race. Who would have thought?
Last week his pedals weren't working. This week he's out front leading the race.
What happened to Chris Watkins back in 8th place?
While you were away, he got loose and went down through the grass and started mowing it. Then came back up and he was in 8th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a time to mow, and it's usually not during the race. I mean, I understand that there's probably parts of the track that need mowing, but let's wait till after the race.
I think all the grass needs mowing. I don't think we should have any grass at any of the tracks. I mean, it's good for looks, but once those cars hit it, it speeds up the car. Like, you can't stop there. And if your car digs in, it's easy to flip. And it was a perfect example at Texas, I believe it was. And it was, what was his name? Timothy Peters. He had that violent flip. He was in the grass. I think the grass is just, it needs to be eliminated. Of course, drivers have been, you know, trying for that for years, and it's never going to happen, so. Well, under this green flag run, we got time to talk about Dale Jr., 2018 broadcast booth, joining our fortunes.
He's also, I heard, going to be broadcasting one of the NFL games on NBC.
Nah.
Yep, he will be in the NBC booth for one of the NFL games this season, as well as an Olympic game.
He's going all out broadcaster.
I'm going to bet that it's going to be a Redskins game because he is a Redskins fan, so
Absolutely.
If I had to bet, it'd be a Redskins game.
We need to dip our hand into some Madden, into some NFL broadcasting. Broadcast like a franchise or something. Open up the
Madden.
gates.
Madden comes out next month. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that game does look awesome. But I digress.
Man, here goes Andrew Melvin. Finally, I've been watching this battle for quite a while. Andrew Melvin just took over the 8th place over Jeremy Morrison. He's not quite clear yet. Jeremy Morrison said he's not done. He's going to stick to the outside. These guys have been battling hard. Josh Mayhew was watching him for a while. Now Doug Hess is coming up on him.
A big old group right here. About 6 cars within a second of each other right here. 5 cars. I can't count. I failed math. Leave me alone. 6 cars. No, it is 6. Ronnie Norman's still out front of James Lehman. Don't know if James maybe wore off his tires trying to pass him, or if Ronnie is just taking James's line away. But he is still the leader here. Better not talk about him too much, though. Next thing we'll know, we'll spin. As I say that, James Lehman turns him. And Ronnie Norman around, no longer in the lead, caution out. It's official. I can't talk about anyone. I can't bring them into the broadcast booth. I can't even look at them without them spinning their car. I just can't. Can't do it. Yep, James Lehman just taps him and then finishes him off. Interesting. Well, I haven't checked YouTube in a while. Let me check this. Oh, no, that's what jinxed it. Someone said nice green flag run. Ah,
Who
there you
was
go.
this on? I didn't even get a chance to
Oh,
check. I just got
easily
that.
James Lehman.
Oh, okay.
He tapped Ronnie Norman and sent him around. As I was saying, I shouldn't talk about Ronnie Norman that much or else he'll spin. Literally, after I said the word spin, he spun out. I can't look at them, Anthony. I can't even look at them or they get wrecked. I don't... How can we broadcast? This is bad. Broadcast curse is in full effect tonight. Brought to you by... I don't know. What's it brought to you by?
Yeah.
Find out. What could be good for that? Could be a sponsor for the broadcast curse. Jim Beam.
I will say BeelineSim series has some great products, and we haven't mentioned them much. So if you're looking for some iRacing products to customize your rig or anything iRacing related, you can check out BeelineSim.com and all of their great products.
In the description. Hit up the website. I think the motto is, this is the finish line.
What lap is lead lap cars on?
111. Well, since we already got the broadcast curse out of the way on Ronnie, let's go ahead and bring him up. Sure, maybe not too happy, but he's come back from worse. Hey, Ronnie Norman, it's Christian up here in the ECR broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hello, Christian.
Well, I started to talk about you and being in the lead, and I said I better not talk too much or else you'll get spun. Literally 2 seconds later, you got spun, so broadcast curse is in full effect tonight. But I figured...
Heard, yes.
Yeah, I did Josh earlier. I talked to Josh, and he got wrecked, so if I even look at them, they're wrecking. So, but yeah, your car seems fantastic, even with that damage, so you think you can get back up there? I mean, you're going to be restarting fourth. Think you can still get it done?
After the beginning of the race, I had to walk a couple times. It's been tight all race. That's why James has been staying with me there. I just in the beginning when I was running behind him and who's the other car? Can't remember the name. Oh, Chris. They were just pulling away. I couldn't turn in the corners. I mean, it's a really bad feeling where you can just watch them drive away from you. But hopefully, with a little bump in the rear, might have changed aerodynamics. Hopefully, it'll make me turn easier. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. Well, you guys are 1 to green. I'll let you get back there. Hopefully, the broadcast curse is already taken into effect for you, and this isn't a second broadcast curse for you. So good luck and go get them.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, man, that we need to like find whoever created the broadcast curse and like hit.
Oh, Rudy Cummins, for sure. I never wanted to join the booth. When he pulled me up, I was like, put me back, put me back.
Oh, old Rudy Cummins. I did a few broadcasts with him back in the day. Good guy he is. Ronnie Norman already making it strong on the outside. Second place for him. It's like he said, that bump in the rear, a little bit aerodynamics, put that spoiler up. He's coming through the field now. Tell you what, Caleb Sheets still has not won in the BeelineSim Series. Won a championship last year without a single win. He's finding himself in the lead right now as we got another caution.
Yeah, seen that. Somebody got loose above me there. I barely made it by him.
Oh, well, someone's back out on the track. It looks like Josh Mayu here. We're gonna look through here. Oh, wow. Yeah, your view was interesting. We got 39. The helmet cam on you.
Oh wow, yeah. 39 said it was all him. He lost it, tried to save it, and couldn't get it.
Yeah, I saw he almost hit you in the door. That was real close for you.
All I seen was more incidents in my future there.
Oh,
I think
man.
I might be even winced and closed my right eye, just expecting to get hit there.
Tell you what, Josh Mayu just got absolutely demolished in that one. And the 64, yet again, got hit in that one. So that's the third incident now for the 64. Sorry, Todd. Your car has been kind of beaten up out there, Todd. He's in the chat over here. It's been
you
quiet.
get some good races, you get some bad ones, man. It's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah,
I don't even know if any of my cars are out here. Actually, my car's leading the race. Woo!
Don't look now because Ronnie Norman is starting second. I'll restart in second.
Caleb Sheets still looking for his first win. He came over from Consul as well, and he did win the BeelineSim Series Championship last year. Never had a win, so you can win a championship without a win. Ronnie Norman won the Truck Series Championship last year and is going for the BeelineSim Series Championship this year. So, two guys on the front row with a championship in hand last year.
And that has got to hurt. In the YouTube chat, Gilly just said that that was both of his cars, the 39 and 64, involved in that one.
Oh no, yeah. Oh man.
As a team owner, you cringe when you see the only two cars that you own get involved in a wreck. You cringe.
That was like Joe Gibbs when he was in Kyle Busch's pit stall there. Remember that? He was on the box. When that wreck happened last week, he just got up and left. He had no words. He's like, I'm done.
Wonder if he walked over to Matt Kenseth and was like, all right, now you go ahead and get me this win. Oh, man. I think Penske takes each other out more than any other team. Remember Bristol, Joey Logano wrecked Keselowski or vice versa. And I was laughing until I couldn't laugh anymore, until I needed oxygen in my system. In general, I don't like Penske.
Oh yeah, same.
I don't think anyone does, except for the sliced bread fans. Seriously, what kind of nickname is that? Sliced bread. Is it because he was 18 years old and he came straight to the Cup Series and then he was nicknamed Sliced Bread? Because I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
Maybe I did see something on that. I don't remember. I don't remember what the deal was with that.
Someone in chat hit us up with the answer. Anthony's racing. I'm broadcasting, so we can't look it up.
Why is Joey Fagano nicknamed Sliced Bread.
Oh, of course. Who doesn't like Hendrick Motorsports?
Oh, there's some haters out there.
There are. Well, the Jimmy Johnson haters that are fans of drivers other than Junior, yeah, they would hate Hendrick. But, you know, Alex Bowman, the 88 next year. I like it.
Yeah, yawn.
I like it. I
Waiting
really
for
do.
Willie B.
I think he'll take over the 5.
Yeah, that'll
Honestly.
be my new driver. The 88 just has nothing in my heart no more. As we're going green here.
Indeed, we were. And another caution.
The 21 of Trevor McManus.
Did you get a good view of that one?
Yes, I did. Seen that one coming, let off the gas, and stayed far away from the wall. 21. I think he lost it all on his own. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We'll check it. Yep, lost it on his own. Snapped it into the wall. And Matthew George got collected in it. Blown engine. Out the race.
Who is that changed? I seen somebody just switch.
Jeremy Morrison, the first taker into the road of the lead lap cars.
James Lehman found a black flag for drive-through penalty. Not staying under. He basically committed into the pits and then went back out onto the track after the commitment cone.
Yeah, indeed he did. Good eyes. And yes, number 08 is back on the lead lap.
Chris Watkins
Great
back in
names.
that third position. Josh Husey's up there in fourth. Spencer Owens in fifth. A lot of fast guys. A lot of fast guys still left in this.
It seems like in order to be successful, you have to be spun out, because the first place car got spun Caleb hasn't. My mistake. Ronnie Norman got spun. Chris Watkins self-spun. Josh Susie got spun out. Let's see. Spencer Owens was collected in a wreck. So 4 out of the top 5 have been collected or have been the wreck, and they're still out here. I mean, Spencer Owens' car is totaled on the right front, and he is still in 5th place. Oh boy, I got to do it again. He was swiftly making it up through the field, but that car is no longer very swift.
That was our 8th caution here tonight, Christian. What do you think? Maybe 4 more?
Yeah, I say 4 more and it ends it. Sounds about right. Yep, 8 cautions. Caution laps were 38, and yeah. So I mean, we had a good amount of laps under green, but no green flag pit stops. Sad face. I guess Spencer didn't like my Swiftly joke. That's impressive. He's texting and driving. I don't think that's legal at all in many states. I don't know if it's legal in Iowa, but he's texting while racing a race car. So interesting.
Oh, on the broadcast, I see that.
Oh, there goes Caleb Sheets here. He's on the loud pedal and he is gone. Josh Susie about to try to pass Chris Watkins here on the outside. See if he can get that done. Ronnie Norman trying to make the inside work in 3 and 4. Gonna come up right behind Caleb Sheets. Now Susie gonna give his team owner a little bump going into the corner. I don't know if that was here, I'll help you out, or hey, get out of my way bump, but it was a bump. Oh, we got a battle here for 3rd place. Chris Watkins taking it way down to the yellow line, trying to get by Susie. Susie again all over Ronnie Norman's bumper.
Really great racing up front here.
Someone needs to tell Susie that Ronnie Norman's back bumper is not there. He needs to let up on it a little bit.
Chris Watkins is making that inside look good, but I just think that the outside is the place to be, and Caleb Sheets has pretty much learned that as well. That outside line is a nice spot to be, and he's holding on to that lead pretty nicely here. Caleb Sheets, one of them guys, has not led a lot of laps, and again, not a single win here in ECR on iRacing.
Yeah, he's looking pretty strong here at Iowa, trying to get his first win. But Ronnie Norman also trying to get his first win in the BeelineSim series. So two guys going for their first win, first and second.
I don't believe it. Ronnie doesn't have a win in the Beeline?
No, he does not. And he is up in 2nd or 3rd in points. He's trying to be the Caleb Sheets of the year.
I guess so. That's amazing, man. Ronnie did really great in the trucks last year. And he's just, he had a lot of wins in the trucks last year. And then he came to Beeline, like you said, not a single win yet. So finding a little bit more competition here.
Now, don't get me wrong, he has been there almost every week. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and just
Chase
something
Elliott
happens.
type of year, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, whenever he is in the lead and has a dominant car, something happens to him. But any other time that something doesn't happen, he finishes 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Or maybe that's like a
that.
Kyle Larson type of year, because Kyle Larson
Yeah.
gets a lot of 2nd place finishes.
I don't know. Kyle Larson was able to win too, so I can't call Ronnie Norman Kyle Larson. But Ronnie has to just wait for Caleb to make a mistake, because Caleb, you got to believe he's in there. He is laser focused trying to get this win. As Spencer Owens into the wall, probably texting and driving again.
Ralph Vanderboor's going to go right on around him for top 5 spot here, it looks like.
Yeah, and that's, that's a point, for these BeelineSim series. That's a point. So every position matters. Chris Watkins and Josh Susie have been side by side for the past 10 laps.
Ralph Vanderboor's only has 1 start in the BeelineSim series this season, and he got a top 5 when he did it. So here he is again, top 5, second start this season. I don't think Spencer's done with him, though.
Oh, we got a car blowing up on the backstretch.
Looks like he towed. Chris Watkins looking to the inside of the 81. Not going to make it happen, though. See, when you come to the inside, you have to use every inch. When you want to pass somebody on the inside, you need to, when you come to the outside of that turn, you need to be right on their door. You need to put them right to the wall and use every inch of that track. As I hear somebody else hit the wall.
James Lehman.
James is looking for a caution. He needs a lucky dog bad. That black flag killed him when he did that. I mean, now it's just, a rookie mistake, something that shouldn't have happened, and probably had a bring apart there.
Ronnie Norman driving the wheels off it, got loose out of 2, trying to catch up to Caleb Sheets here. Looks like he's starting to gain on him here. He's right there on his bumper.
It's amazing watching 2 guys go for their first win. And Josh Susie's had some horrible luck this season, but he already has a win. He's looking for another one.
And that came at Pocono. That was a surprising win. He wrecked earlier in that race, came back and won that thing.
It was actually Vandervoort. He has 17 starts, only 2 top 10s in this series. I was looking at the wrong series there. My apologies. So Vandervoort, 17 starts, only 2 top 10s, no top 5.
Well, he's looking to get his first one tonight. We got another car blowing up.
Do you know that the top 4 in points are not here tonight?
I did not. That's definitely going to help Ronnie.
Yeah, we're missing Brad Borer, Rob Haynes, Jonathan Boger, and Ken Worley.
Yeah, Ronnie missed last week, so it's just like he never missed anything. So I don't think he knows that. I think we're gonna have to let him know if he finishes top 3.
Yeah, he lost 2 positions last week by not being there. But hey, like you said, man, it's a long season. You can afford to miss a race or 2 and be okay. Looks like Caleb's getting a little bit tight on the entries here, unless he's just purposely trying to hold that outside lane. I know he does not want Ronnie to get to his outside, and he's doing everything he can right now to protect that outside.
And I think that's the case. I think Caleb was just protecting that outside as much as he can.
Oh man, I don't know if Caleb is much of a partier, but if he wins this thing tonight, he will be partying his ass off. Might have him a Ryan Blaney type party. These are 3 console guys going at it, top 3 right now, just so you guys know. 3 guys who started their racing in console. Now the 2's going to come up into the mix. He sees these guys running 3, the top 3 here, closest can be bumper to bumper, but he's not done with them. Come to the inside of the 81. That's it. You lose so much momentum. It's amazing to watch how you get a nice run on the inside coming on the entry, and then you lose it all on the exit.
Now
going to get
Josh
to the
Susie
outside.
going to try to second. Ronnie Norman going to be able to hold him off, and I think Chris Watkins get him at the line? No, Josh Susie going to get it. Show you this battle for third here one more time. Josh Susie, Chris Watkins coming to the line here. Let's check it out. I don't know. I think iRacing messed up.
I know Caleb's going to be burning it down right now. You could tell this is his first win, as he is not very good at donuts, is he? I don't mean to make fun of him. You can tell he's just burning it down, baby. Burn it down.
Well, Caleb Sheets gets to burn them down tonight. Watching his donuts here. That third place, that was so close. I couldn't tell from up here who got it. I looked back and I still couldn't tell. Luckily, iRacing chose it for me. Results. Oh, Chris Watkins did get it. Okay.
Yeah, Susie tried to make a jump to the inside there to get around Ronnie Norman and end up losing third position.
All right. Well, let's pull these guys down. My bedtime's coming up here. I'm tired. All right. Let's find Chris Watkins. Where is he? There he is. Hey, you get Chris Watkins. I'm bringing him here. There you go. Anthony, you want to grab Chris there and talk to him?
Yeah, just finishing up a post here.
I'll finish grabbing the rest of these guys here.
Are we in a commercial?
Negative.
Alrighty. I'm going to run on down here. Chris is pissed off. All right, I am here with the number 2 of Chris Watkins. Chris, do you got a copy?
Got you.
Chris, you started out second second fastest in practice. You didn't qualify. You started the grid at 17th. Worked your way up through the field. Had a little bit of a mishap. Got loose early in the race there, we saw, and had to work your way back up through the field, man. What was your take on tonight's race, and what did you think about it overall, and how, are you happy with that third place finish?
Well, you're never happy with not winning. I mean, it's one of them things. You're only happy if you win, and even then, sometimes you're mad about it. But those guys did a great job up front. There was no way getting around them. I tried everything at the end, and it's so hard to pass at this track. You can get a run going through the center of the corner, but you're going to lose it coming off. And those guys just did a good job keeping their momentum up and not messing up, so I could try to get a run on them.
Yeah, I saw that they were running so close, bumper to bumper, hitting their marks. Nobody wanted to let anybody to the outside. So when Josh Susie went to go make that move on the inside of Ronnie Norman, is that when you said, this is it, I got to take it?
Yeah. You got to wait for them to go to the bottom. They didn't want to come off that top, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. That's why you got to go where nobody else is. That's why I was trying to bottom a couple times, just see if I can get anything to work. And I would seem to get up to his door, and then he just pulled momentum down through the straightaway. So it was a great race up front. Had a good, clean battle with those guys, and just congrats to Caleb for the win. That was a good run there at the end.
Yeah, that is Caleb Sheets' first ever ECR win. We were talking about it in the broadcast. He went all year last year without a win and ended up winning the championship. Won the BeelineSim Series championship without a single win, and finally gets it done tonight. So it was amazing to watch you guys go at it. Caleb has came a long way, and you guys, a lot of competition. I'm sure we'll see you back here doing more interviews this season. Plenty of them to go. Is there anybody here that you want to thank before we head
First
on?
off, I want to thank Chad Engel for giving me a shot, subbing in for his car these 3 weeks that I'm doing it. This is the second week I'll be in the car. Just thanks to him and Dodge Boys Fabrication, and you guys for broadcasting and putting on a show.
Well, thank you, man, and congrats on your top 3. I know you're not that happy with it, but hey, it could have been a lot worse, right?
Exactly.
Let's see. Christian, do you have Ronnie Norman?
Yeah, I got him here. It's been a while since we were able to talk to you here post-race. Been a while since you were in the top 3, but glad to see you back up here. You finished second tonight. Obviously, you wanted the win, but Caleb Sheets had that outside, and it seemed like the outside was the way to go. Was there anything you could have done differently to get that win tonight?
Yeah, first off, just want to say congrats to Caleb again. He had to run some perfect laps there at the end, and he did a damn good job of doing it because he had a hell of a crew behind him trying to get that win though. But yeah, my BeelineSim Series Xfinity car was it was pretty tight throughout the whole race. I had to battle with it. Luckily, I was trying to run the bottom groove in one, trying to get to the lowest line possible because I feel like I could get on it better than in the middle. But I kind of played around with a little bit. Other than that, it was really tough. And I know the question would have came up too if I would have got to the back bumper at Caleb, like would you have done the bump and run? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't won since Homestead at the finale of last season for the Cup Series. If I could have got to his bumper, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have gave him a little tap to try to get around him because I'm wanting to win as bad just as he is because I haven't even got a win yet. So that win means a lot here. It secures you a spot, and we're already I don't know how far into the season. And last season when I was in the Truck Series, I already had a handful of wins, and coming up here and racing with these guys now it's a lot harder. And wins don't come easy, so when you get them, you're going to cherish them a little bit better.
Well, something to ease your mind a little bit. Last week you missed out, and Brad Borer and Rob Haynes were obviously there, so you lost points on them. But this week, none of them were here, so you gained those points back with this second place finish. So it's basically like last week never even happened. So
yeah, the whole top 4.
Well, yeah. I wasn't at New Hampshire either, so that was the first week that the wheel or the pedals went out on me.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you got it fixed. Obviously, second place points is definitely going to help you probably get back up into the top, possibly top 3, maybe top 4. But hopefully we're able to see you later in the season in the chase. I know the chase grid is kind of narrowing down, so it's almost like you got to win. But hopefully you're able to nab one here soon. I know you've been trying to get one, so hopefully you get one here soon. Anyone out there you want to thank, though?
Yeah, I want to thank BeelineSim Series for the sponsorship of the Xfinity Series this season. Champion Spark Plugs, Liberty University, Goodyear Tires. I want to give a shout out to my friend Brad. Today's his birthday. Tried to put in victory lane for him, couldn't do it. Tried my best. I want to thank you guys for being in the booth, broadcasting an awesome last finish to the end of the race there. I know it was pretty exciting because when I got done racing, it took me a couple minutes to get my heart rate down. So, I just want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch the race, and hopefully, I know next Tuesday is going to suck because we're at Watkins Glen. not really a good road course racer, but hopefully we can try and do something there.
All right. Well, again, congrats on second. And Anthony, I think you're partying down there with your driver.
I am partying here. We got Caleb Sheets, man. He 15 starts this season. Caleb, one top 10. Just been struggling and trying to learn and trying to get better. So much more competition this year. You got the new sponsors aboard there, United States Postal Service, and that 26 car this year, powered by Haters Make Us Famous Racing. Got our first win in a while in this series, and it's your very first league win on iRacing, if I'm not mistaken. So I know you're partying up, man. I mentioned in the broadcast you're probably going to have a Ryan Blaney type party tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been kind of a rough luck year. I've had several times that I've been running top 5, top 10 late in the race and just got caught up in a wreck or messed up on pit road. So it's nice to get that opportunity there at the end with the other guys wrecking out and just trying to be able to hit my spots and keep the other guys back there. Ronnie was charging pretty hard.
Sitting 11th place in the points, man. A win means a lot now. Puts you in the chase. So what does that mean to you?
That's huge. I definitely want to get back in it and try to win it again this year. I was right on the edge there, so a win definitely takes that stress away.
For sure, man. For sure. Is there anybody here that you want to thank moving forward for tonight?
I got to thank you, my owner, for getting me out on the track. Thank Ronnie for driving me clean there at the end. That was a lot of fun. I definitely couldn't make any mistakes. But yeah, everybody raced pretty clean tonight. It was a good race. But so thanks to all the guys out there.
And Caleb, how does the strategy change moving forward now that you have a win?
I can be a little more aggressive on my pit strategy than I was. I was having to just make sure I didn't lose too many points. Don't have to worry about that now, so I can kind of test a little bit for the chase, see when 2 tires might work, when they might not.
Well, you will be the 9th person in the chase with a win, so that means there's only a few spots left. Like you said, if you didn't have a win, you weren't guaranteed to be in, and heck, there was a lot of guys ahead of you in points without a win, so you really needed that. It means a lot, and I'm glad you got it, man. Congratulations on your win. I seen you burn it down. I guess you haven't had a lot of practice with the donuts there, huh?
No, that was the test run. I haven't done it before, so we're just kind of winging it there.
Hell yeah, man! That was awesome to watch. If you guys didn't get a chance, man, go back and watch. He just burned it down, baby. That's all he did. He burned it down. It was fun to watch, man. Congrats again, Caleb, and good luck, man, in the few coming weeks here before the chase.
Thank you, man. We'll see you next week.
Hey, Christian, we got Josh Susie in the booth. I brought him down because heck of a run for him, and you seen it in the last lap there. Tried to go for it, tried to pass Ronnie Norman, and then lost 3rd place and ended up 4th. So I wanted to show a little bit of 4th place love tonight, bringing him in the booth and getting his commentary on the race. It just his thoughts on everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was a great idea. So, Josh, are you there with us?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Yeah, that was an incredible run for you. I mean, earlier when you wrecked, when I gave you the broadcast curse, you did an incredible job of coming back up there, and you were battling for second place, man. So, hell of a job driving that thing out there tonight. Was there anything you wanted to do differently, or could have done differently, to maybe get Caleb or Ronnie off the top lane?
To get them off the top lane, no. They would have had to mess up themselves. There was a couple times throughout that last green flag run where I got a hell of a run on Ronnie, or just had momentum and he messed up. I held the high line that I couldn't do anything. If I jumped to the bottom, I knew I was going to get eaten up by the 2, so I just gave him a tap in the ass end and tried to push him forward. The only difference that could have happened is on that last restart, if I could have got around him and been sitting in second. That would have been my only chance. Other than those 2 going at each other, messing up and slipping through, I had no choice but to sit there and ride behind him and try to defend off that 2 who was hounding me like crazy. I don't think I've ever had to fight that hard to keep a guy behind me before. So big shout out to him for racing clean. And we had a few run-ins throughout the race where we had to race each other, and it was, you know, good hard racing, mutual respect. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw those taps to Ronnie, and I was curious if that was trying to help him or if that was get out of my way. I'm faster.
It's a little bit of helping get out of my way and get going because the two cars trying to pass me. So you know, it was hard because he was taking a completely different line, so he'd get underneath you in three, um, which I don't mind because you know the speed's on the high line. But if you mess up, he's right there alongside of you with the preferred line into one. So hopefully that was chewing up his right front. He was still fast as hell, and you know, come down those last laps, I was in a box because I already got an EOL. I got my team owner in front of me, and you know, you can't really move to do anything. So you know, I wasn't going to punt him out of the way or try to rough him up any. And then I couldn't really try to set up my tires and conserve because the two was all over me. And it was just tough. I was just going to ride behind him third place. And then he had I don't know if it was a bad run or just a different line through one and two. And I killed it through one and two. And I got up alongside of him. And I said, man, I shouldn't have done that. And, you know, I just hoped like hell I could hold on to third. And it didn't work out.
It was a crazy race to the line. I couldn't tell who got it. IRTVO couldn't even tell. Like sitting here at the standing says you're in third, but the results say that Chris is in third. So it was all crazy. iRacing couldn't even keep up with it. That's how close it was. I think it was actually 3/100ths of a second that you guys had for third. So that was an awesome race. And again, congrats on fourth.
Hell yeah, man. You know, give a shout out to Ronnie Noma Racing, Andrew Melvin for stepping up and subbing in the 14, or well, his own number tonight. But filling that car, you know, it's been a lonely year with just me and Ronnie running in this Beeline series. So we thought we had a pretty stout lineup coming into this season, and you know, things happen, and it's just me and him that are showing up consistently. So big shout out to him for stepping up and filling those shoes. Maybe it's something that can happen on a regular basis. I want to thank you for broadcasting, Anthony, for race controlling, even though he did steal some laps instead of starting and parking. And you know, U.S. Army, Pepsi, my wife, everyone else. This is a fun time. You know, it's a really good race when you're really pissed off that you lose third place coming to the line. And that just shows how competitive this league is and how much we all want it.
Dude, see, I blame you guys for my DNF because I couldn't walk away from it. There was literally such a good race going on that I forgot to get back on the track and finish the race. So ended up with a DNF.
Hey, man, that's all right. That's all we want to do, you know. We want to race hard. We want to race clean. We want to put on a hell of a show. And, you know, I think tonight, with the exception of a few of those cautions and mishaps and everything, we definitely closed out the show real strong.
All right. Well, thank you for coming and watching. And tune in next week as we go to Watkins Glen, where these boys will be turning right. Whoo, boy. But as for tonight, I'm going to call it. So have fun, and we're out. Peace.